Hey guys, it's Otterbox. We continue giving you somewhat of an unboxing and an installation of the Otterbox Reflex Case for the iPhone 4S. This case should work also on the iPhone 4. Actually, I believe it was meant for the iPhone 4, but says actually on the package. If you can't see that, I'll bring it up for a second. It actually says iPhone 4S in the packaging. But I believe it was designed for the iPhone 4. They just changed the packaging name right there. And if you guys don't know, the only difference between the 4 and the 4S, at least on the AT&T version, is I'll show you in a second here. The sleep button right here is a little bit down more. So the only thing that may be affected, and I know it'll work, but it might not be perfect on the case. I can't really show you right now. I'll show you in a second. But where the sleep button is on the case, it may be slightly off-centered, but that's the only thing. It'll still work, and you'll be able to access the sleep button yet. Okay, I've been calling this a sleep button. Sorry guys, that's the silent button. I've been calling it the sleep button. That is the silent button. Excuse me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing part of the video. So on the case, you got Otterbox right there, Reflex Series iPhone 4S, and you got the clear packaging right there to see the case. On the one side, you got Reflex Series. Other side, says we've got technology covered, and bottom just has the website. And then the back of the box shows the installation. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the design of the case now. On the box it says right here, if it'll focus, number 1 says reflex zone. So if we look over here, there's number 1, this corner right there, you can see it. That's when you drop when you drop the case, whatever, if it hits that corner, everything, it's gonna it absorbs the shock rather than your phone absorbing the shock. The case will absorb the entire shock, and I'll kind of show you a little bit more of that in a little bit. And then the next one is slick exterior. That just shows a little bit more of the design of it. You can see right there is the number 2, and then for number 3 it says button actuators, or however you pronounce that, whatever. And then they're just showing you the sleep power button right there. That is a sleep power button, not the switch on the side. Switch on the side is a silent. I messed those up, sorry guys. I'm tired today. Anyway, number 4, the docking access, it says, so on the bottom, so you can see it just simply slides out and the bottom comes off, and you can dock your iPhone very easily. But that is it. Let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. We just take off this top right here. This just pulls out, and then the case just slides right out, and there's nothing on the back of that. You can just pull it out, I guess. So get that out of here, and then you got this. Just gotta take it apart for a second here. I believe there is an included screen protector. Yeah, right there. So that was the screen protector. Here is just packaging. That was what the screen protector was. That's what it was packaged in. This. I just put that over to the side. And then here's the screen protector, and there's a cloth right there. So you can go ahead and clean your screen and put the screen protector on. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the screen protector on or not. I probably will end up doing that. But anyway, for this video, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the installation of just the case. So on the inside of the case right here, this is like a black felt right here. So that won't scratch up the back of your iPhone. So if we're looking on the case, this is what they were talking about on the design. This is called the reflex zone. If you drop it, it'll protect it, and the case will absorb the shock of the drop, along with all this other black that you see here. I believe that's what absorbs the shock of the fall. Anyways, let's go ahead and install this now. So here's the top, and we're just going to go ahead and slide that in. And this may actually be a little bit hard to do when you have a screen protector on there, so I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but anyway, so you just slide that on, and then go ahead and do the same with the bottom, and it just clicks in very easily, and it actually doesn't look that bad. I think this would look a lot better with the black iPhone. I wanted the white one just because of fingerprints and stuff. I think it would look better, but I'm sure this case would look a lot better with the black iPhone, but I do have the white one. But anyway, it does not look that bad. I actually don't have a problem with it. So you have perfect access to your mic right here and the speaker on the right, and then of course your syncing charging 30-pin connector right there. And then on the right side, the SIM tray is completely covered up. Obviously, you're not going to need to access that too often, so that does not really matter. On the left side, you got the sleep switch, and that's what I was talking about. I called it the sleep switch again. I'm sorry. It's a silent switch. Keep calling it a sleep switch. Anyway, so right there, the camera's not focusing. So that's what I was talking about previously. The silent switch right here. If you're turning that, like right now it's off, I can access it fine yet. So you can see now it is off, and now it is on, and I can still access it perfectly fine. but it is a little bit off center. I don't know if that bothers you for some reason, but I don't have a problem with it. Anyway, your volume buttons right there are both covered up, and the power button is covered up, of course, and the 3.5 millimeter port right here. The only problem I may have with this, actually, it should be okay. There's a little bit of like it's kind of down in the case a little bit right there. You probably can't see it that well, but the only problem you may have is if your 3.5, whatever you're using, earbuds or headphones or whatever, it may not fit. I was worried about mine, but it does actually look like it should fit. It's not that far down on the case, so you should be fine. I'm going to be right back, and I'll give you an example. So here's my earbuds, and you can see it's not like the Apple ones that just go straight up. It actually goes to the side like that, and I was worried that it might not fit, but I believe it will. Yes, it does. It fits perfectly fine. So that is no worry. That will be great. But I believe if this part right here is a little bit thicker, it may not work. So if this part right here on your earbuds, like after the actual metal part, the 3.5, actually right after that, the jack, if this is too thick, it may not work. So you may want to consider that. But on the back of the case anyway, the camera and the flash are both obviously not going to be covered up, and the picture should work just fine. So that is my unboxing and overview, I guess you could say, of the Otterbox Reflex Case for the iPhone 4S. And the main design of the Reflex Case is to help absorb from the shock of dropping your iPhone. So the case pretty much is designed to absorb the shock rather than your phone taking the shock of it. There's still there's a little bit of a lip there on the side of the case, so if you drop it, it should be okay if you drop it face down, like completely flat or whatever. If it's on a flat surface, it'll be fine. So you should be fine. This case, I've heard a lot of great reviews and heard that it does great protection. Some people have even said that they do not like Otterbox, but this one case is definitely an exception, they said. So it should definitely be a great case and offer you great protection for your iPhone 4S. So that concludes my, I guess, mini review and unboxing, installation, whatever, of the Otterbox Reflex for the iPhone 4S. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like it down below, and you can subscribe up top to be notified when I release my new videos. I'll also have coverage on the iOS 5 untethered jailbreak. When that jailbreak is released, it will be for the iPhone 4S and the iPad 2, so I'll have a tutorial on that, and I'll also give you some news right when it's released, so you guys know. So you're going to be notified and know when that is out. I will have coverage on that, so go ahead and subscribe up top, and that'll notify you. If you also want to be notified with different tech news and updates and stuff like that, you can follow me on Twitter, and I have coverage on that also. And my Twitter username is the same as my YouTube username, I take every week. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.